Now see, physical word and measurement. This is chapter 1. Yesterday we have started few terms. That is what is physics and different branches of physics. Now you all know about this. Now we have started measurement. What is the need of measurement and what is measurement? So what is measurement? It is a comparison process. What is this? It is a comparison process in which we compare a given physical quantity with some standard quantity of same type. What do you mean by same type? It means if you are measuring length, then it must be of the standard you are choosing, that must also be of length. So we have discussed this example. So what is this? This is AB. AB is a length. So I have taken here standard quantity as meter. I have taken standard quantity as meter scale. All of you know, I put 0 of this meter scale here. Suppose it is 1 meter, then here it comes out to be 1 meter, then it is 1 meter. What is the length AB? It is 3 meter. What is AB? 3 meter. Yes, is it clear? Is it clear? So here quantity is length. Physical quantity is length. And what is the standard quantity which you have chosen? That is meter, and this is its numerical value. So if we say, what do you mean by AB equal to 3 meter? AB equal to 3 meter, right? So first I will define what is unit. How you define unit? You can note down the standard quantity which we use, the standard quantity which we choose for measuring a physical quantity. The standard quantity which we choose for measuring a physical quantity is called unit. Right? For example, all of you know about the unit of length is meter, mass is kilogram. Yes, is it clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
It means every physical quantity is expressed as the product of numerical value into unit. Every physical quantity can be expressed as a product of numerical value into unit. N is the numerical value. Of that quantity, and U is the unit. Right? Every physical quantity can be expressed as a product of numerical value and unit. For example, here physical quantity we have taken length L. This is equal to 3 meter. Right? So now what is 3? N is the numerical value and this is meter is the unit. Right? If I will change this unit into centimeter, this is 300 centimeter. Can I write in this way? Can I write 3 meter is equal to 300
Yes,
centimeter? So you can say that the quantity Q equal to N1 into U1 is equal to N2 into U2. N1 into U1 is equal to N2 into U2. Here, which unit is big? Meter or centimeter? Meter. In this, if unit is big, then numerical value is small. If U1 is greater than U2, then N1 is less than N2. If unit is big, then numerical value is less. Is this point clear? Here meter is a bigger unit, centimeter is a smaller unit. So the numerical value which is associated with that is small, and the numerical value associated with the smaller unit is big. If you say 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, right? You can express it into meter also, so it comes out to be 0.003 kilometers. तो numerical value क्या हो गई? Decrease if you increase the, if you take a big unit. So we can say n into u is constant. N into u is constant for a given physical quantity. For a quantity, n into u is constant. This means n is inversely proportional to unit. This is n is inversely proportional to u. U is unit. Yes, is it clear? Is it clear, beta?
Please repeat.
Have you written it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm changing it. Now I'm coming to the basic point, that is, what do you mean by a physical quantity? What do you mean by a physical quantity? What do you mean by a physical quantity? You can write the quantity which can be measured directly or indirectly. Quantity which can be measured, quantity which can be measured directly or indirectly, that is called as physical quantity. For example, mass, length, time, velocity, acceleration, density. Now what happens? Mass, length and time you can measure directly, but to measure velocity you need length and time, you need distance and time. So any quantity which can be measured directly or indirectly, that is called as a physical quantity. Means आप velocity को कैसे measure कर सकते हो? By measuring the length and by measuring the time. How you can measure the density? By measuring the mass and volume, right? So any quantity which can be measured directly or indirectly is called as physical quantity. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Done? Now there are two types of physical quantity. Types of physical, you have to write it in your notebook. Types of physical quantities. One is fundamental quantity. Fundamental quantities, and second is derived quantities. Fundamental quantities and derived quantities. What do you mean by fundamental quantities? Fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities are also called as base quantities. इनको हम base quantities भी बोलते हैं. Base Q, base quantities, right? The physical quantity which can be treated as independent. The physical quantities which can be treated independently, जिनको हम independently treat करते हैं, जिनका किसी और दूसरे से लेना देना है ही नहीं. The physical quantity which can be treated independently or independently are called as fundamental quantities or base quantities. For example, mass, length and time. Initially whenever the physics comes, जैसे जैसे physics आई तो उसमें पहले mechanics आई. For that you need only these three fundamental quantities. But with the advancement of technology, what happens? The new fundamental quantities get increased. वो हम अभी आगे करेंगे in SI system of unit, right? For example, mass, length and time, these are considered to be fundamental or base quantities. And if I will say fundamental units, what are the fundamental units? Units of these fundamental quantities. Units of these fundamental quantities. Units of these fundamental quantities are called as fundamental units. For example, mass के fundamental unit kilogram, right? What is the fundamental unit for length? Meter. What is the fundamental unit for time? It is seconds. Do you know about this? Yes, do you know?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Pitakshi, is it clear?
Yes,
Pitakshi,
ma'am.
okay. Right? So mass, length and time are considered to be fundamental quantities. After this, the next quantities are derived quantities. Derived quantities are those quantities which can be obtained by simply derived quantities which can be obtained. These quantities, as the name is indicating, these are derived from fundamental quantities. These quantities can be obtained by simply multiplying or dividing F quantities लिख रही हूँ, उसका मतलब fundamental quantities. These quantities can be obtained by simply multiplying or dividing fundamental quantities. Yes, is it clear? Is it clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
For example,
Yes, ma'am.
have you done? Have you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Naman Goel, have you done? Naman? Naman is
Yes.
there? Have you done?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, how, for example, derived quantities are examples are force, velocity, acceleration. So how the velocity is obtained? VEL stands for velocity. Velocity is displacement upon time. So how it is obtained? By dividing two fundamental quantities, length and time. कैसे obtain किया? Displacement is a type of length and time is a fundamental quantity. So how the velocity is obtained? By dividing displacement and time. Yes, is it clear? Is it clear, beta?
Yes.
And the units of
Yes, ma'am.
derived quantities are called as derived units. Units of these quantities are derived units. इनके units क्या होंगे? Derived units. Can you tell me what is the unit of velocity? What
Meter
is?
per second.
Yes, it is meter. Displacement के units meter और time के second. So it is meter per second. So how it is derived? From fundamental units. Is it clear, beta? करें आगे? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
we have discussed what is the relation between numerical value and unit. The relation between numerical value and unit is n is inversely proportional to u. Then we have discussed fundamental unit, physical quantities, fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Now, when we do the measurement, then you choose a standard unit. What are the characteristics to choose a standard unit? आप कैसा unit choose करोगे? To choose a standard unit. Characteristic to choose a standard unit. First, it should be well defined. आपको लेंथ मेजर करनी है तो आप एक ऐसा यूनिट यूज़ करोगे जो कैसा हो? वेल डिफाइंड. इट शुड बी वेल डिफाइंड, अच्छे से डिफाइंड हो. जैसे मीटर स्केल है, सेंटीमीटर स्केल है, आपको पता है उसमें 1 मीटर आपका 1 सेंटीमीटर में कितना होता है? 10 डिवीज़न होता है इसमें. ठीक है, ये पूरा प्रॉपरली डिफाइंड है. सेकेंड, इट शुड बी कन्वीनियंट साइज. इट शुड बी ऑफ कन्वीनियंट साइज. आप इजीली इसको ज्योमेट्री बॉक्स में रख सकते हो, बैग में रख सकते हो. कन्वीनियंट साइज, इसका साइज कैसा होना चाहिए? कन्वीनियंट. ठीक है. थर्ड, इट शुड नॉट चेंज विथ टाइम. जो आपका यूनिट है, इट डज नॉट चेंज विथ टाइम. यूनिट मतलब जो आपने मीटर लिया, किलोग्राम लिया, ये स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट्स हैं, स्टैंडर्ड. इट शुड नॉट चेंज विथ टाइम. आप कहोगे मैम ऐसा, अगर देखो वुडन स्केल ले लेते हैं हम, घटिया मटेरियल की वुड यूज़ करते हैं और उससे एक मीटर स्केल बना देते हैं. ठीक, आपको पता है रेनी सीजन में वुडन स्केल, वुड क्या हो जाती है? रेनी सीजन में वुड क्या होती है? बताओ. कभी देखा है आपके लकड़ी के दरवाजे कई बार टाइट हो जाते हैं? डू यू नो? यस.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो
Yes, ma'am.
हम कहते हैं कि वुड जो होती है वो स्वेल कर जाती है, फूल जाती है. लकड़ी जो होती है दैट गेट स्वेल्ड, राइट. सो व्हाट हैपन्स, ड्यू टू विच, व्हाट हैपन्स ड्यू टू विच, तो आपका यूनिट क्या हो जाएगा? चेंज. दैट गेट चेंज. इज इट क्लियर? सो इट शुड नॉट चेंज विथ टाइम. इट शुड नॉट चेंज विथ time, and it should not change with the passage of time. It should not change with physical condition. अभी फिजिकल कंडीशन मैंने आपको बता दी, लाइक टेम्परेचर, प्रेशर. इससे क्या नहीं होना चाहिए? ये चेंज. इट शुड नॉट चेंज विद फिजिकल कंडीशंस लाइक टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर. इट शुड बी ईजिली एक्सेसिबल, आपको ईजिली मिल जाए. एंड इट इज़ इंटरनेशनली एक्सेप्टेड. इंटरनेशनली एक्सेप्टेड.
Ma'am, it is not.
Easily accessible, internationally acceptable. International acceptable means आप जाएं किसी भी कंट्री में तो that unit must be acceptable. Suppose you are doing the research work और उसमें आपने जो भी unit use किया, that must be acceptable all over the world. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the next is system of units. There are different system of units. System of units. First is CGS system. CGS system. It was set up in France. कहाँ पर set हुआ था ये? France में. It was set up in France, in which length is measured in centimeter. C stands for centimeter. Mass is measured in gram. Time is measured in seconds. Time is measured in seconds. Length is measured in centimeter, mass in gram, time is in second. And it was set up in France. CGS. C stands for centimeter, G stands for gram, S stands for second. Is it clear? Second is FPS system. In all these systems, there are three fundamental quantities. CGS may be 3, FPS may be 3, right? So it is a British, this system is developed in British, right? It is a British system of unit. British system of unit. FPS क्या था? British system of unit, in which the length is measured in foots. Do you know foots? Mass is measured in pound. And the time is measured in seconds. Length किस में measure करते हैं? Foots में. मास पाउंड्स में, टाइम सेकेंड्स में. आज भी अगर आप वूल लेने जाओ, दे आस्क फ्रॉम यू हाउ मच पाउंड ऑफ वूल इज रिक्वायर्ड. डू यू नो? Yes, do you know or not? Yes, Tanisha? Tanisha is there? Tanisha is there?
I got to know it today.
You got it? Okay, MKS system. Do you anyone else who know about this? When you purchase wool, then it is pounds. You have to measure it in pounds. Okay, right. Next is third system is MKS system. It is also a French system. French system of unit in which M stands for meter, length measured in meter, mass is measured in kilograms, time is measured in seconds. Time is measured in seconds. So we have discussed three systems: CGS, FPS, MKS. But in these three systems, there are only three physical quantities which only explain one branch of physics, that was mechanics. So after this, the new system of unit come, fourth system of unit, that is called as SI system. SI system of unit. This is International System of Unit. International System of Unit, which is accepted all over the world. International System of Unit. To describe all the branches of physics like electricity and optics, to describe all the branches of physics, the fourth system come, that is SI system, which is called as International System of Unit, in which there are 7 fundamental quantities. In this, there are 7 fundamental quantities and 2 supplementary quantities. Q stands for quantities, 7 fundamental quantities and 2 supplementary quantities. What are these 7 fundamental quantities? Have you written?
Yes, ma'am.
7 fundamental quantities. First, I am telling you 7 fundamental quantities. Basic or fundamental quantities are: first is mass, and what is its unit? Kilogram. Second is length. 3 are same. Length is measured in meter. Third is time. Time is measured in seconds. Okay. Next, fourth one is temperature.
Kelvin.
Kelvin. Temperature is measured in Kelvin. Oh, sorry. Kelvin. Kelvin. K. Right. Next is electric current.
Ampere.
Yes, electric current. In class 10th, you have studied electric current is ampere. A stands for ampere. A stands for ampere. Next is luminous intensity.
Candela.
Candela. That is used to measure the intensity of light. Its unit is candela, Candela, and it is represented by CD. किससे represent करते हैं? CD. Seventh is quantity of matter or amount of substance. Anything you can write. Quantity of matter.
Mole.
Yes. Quantity of matter, that is mole. Right? So these are the 7 fundamental quantities. Is it clear, beta? mass, length, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, quantity of matter. Next is, there are two. So these 7 fundamental quantities describe all the branches of physics: electricity, magnetism, optics, आपका modern physics, nuclear physics, and thermodynamics. Next is two supplementary quantities. Two supplementary quantities. Supplementary quantities. That is also the part of SI system. In SI system, there are fundamental quantities and supplementary quantities. That is plane angle. First is plane angle and second is solid angle. Plane angle and solid angle. Unit of plane angle is radian. Symbol is RAD, and solid angle is T radian. T radian, that is SR. SR. This is S and this is R. T radian. Right? What is plane angle? So I am defining first plane angle. Do you know about this plane angle? If you say this is in 2 dimension, means जहाँ हम circle की बात करते हैं, plane angle is in circle and solid angle is in sphere. Plane angle is in circle and solid angle is in sphere. So what is plane angle? It is the angle subtended by an arc at the center of a circle. It is the angle subtended by an arc at the center of the circle. If I will say this is a circle and the arc is this one, A, B. This is the arc. Whatever be the angle subtended at the center of the circle is called plane angle. आपने मैथ्स में पढ़ा होगा, ये पढ़ा है? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is this theta? Theta is length of arc upon radius. AB is the length of arc and what is the radius? R. So theta is equal to AB divided by R. This is the length of arc and radius is R. Right? And what is its SI unit? Radians. आप ट्रिग्नोमेट्री रेशो में जो पढ़ते हो साइन थीटा कॉस थीटा, थीटा इज रेडियन, दैट इज प्लेन एंगल. नेक्स्ट इज सॉलिड एंगल. इन सॉलिड एंगल इज वी विल यूज स्फीयर, 3 डायमेंशनल बॉडी, अभी हम आगे डिस्कस करेंगे. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस सर्कल इफ आई विल टेक अ स्फीयर, जैसे आप बॉल ले लो, आप सबने बॉल देखी है ना, राइट? इफ यू कट एनी पोर्शन और यू कंसिडर एनी पोर्शन ऑफ दिस बॉल, दिस इज द एरिया ऑन दिस बॉल. सर्कल में तो क्या होगी? आर्क कट होगी, राइट? और स्फीयर में क्या होगा? दिस इज द पोर्शन ऑफ दिस स्फीयर. वॉट एवर बी द एंगल सबटेंडेड एट द सेंटर ऑफ दिस स्फीयर, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सॉलिड एंगल. एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज, जो ओम वाला सिंबल आप यूज करते थे 10th में, ये ओम वाला, दैट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ओमेगा. ओमेगा हम जनरली यहाँ डी ओमेगा वर्ड यूज करते हैं. दिस इज डी ओमेगा इज अ स्मॉल एंगल. What is this? This is a small angle. So how you define this? It is the angle subtended by any portion of the sphere at its center. At its center, it is the angle subtended by any portion of the sphere at its center. If you cut this portion, तो ये कितना एंगल सबटेंड करा? डी ओमेगा. हाउ यू रीड इट? डी वर्ड स्टैंड फॉर, मैं यहाँ लिख देती हूँ डी ओमेगा. डी ओमेगा मीन्स दिस इज अ स्मॉल एंगल. स्मॉल चेंज को रिप्रेजेंट करता है डी ओमेगा, दैट इज अ स्मॉल सॉलिड एंगल. एंड इट्स फॉर्मूला इज एरिया ऑफ द पोर्शन ऑफ स्फीयर. जो आपने ये एरिया लिया, area of portion of sphere divide by r square. If we say this portion is dA, then it is dA upon r square. What is r? R is the radius of this sphere. R is the radius of this. R is the radius of this sphere. Yes, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,